a couple places have actually, experts have said that may be an unreliable temperature. And if that one were thrown out, this would be the new world record.
That is hard to believe. We are in the middle of July. Things typically continue to heat up really everywhere in the United States, at least over the next several weeks.
Not like this.
Yeah, I was about to say, is there a relief? So relief has to be in sight.
Several days away before that happens.
All right, well, let's go to what you were just talking about, one of the hottest spots on the planet right now. Jeanette Jurado, a park ranger at Death Valley National Park, joins us live. Jeanette, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And just the person we wanted to talk to, Jeanette. I mean, right there in Death Valley recording that temperature. Now, what are the rules and restrictions right now in Death Valley? I'm sure there's a lot of people that may just be crazy enough like me to want to see what that's like, but that's the hottest place in the country, if not the world. But this type of heat can certainly be deadly.
That's certainly the case. And exceptional heat is one of the amazing things that you can come and experience in this national park. So the doors are open. You are welcome to come see what 130 degrees feels like if we reach that today and potentially tomorrow. But of course, we ask our visitors to remember that being out in those kind of temperatures can take a physical toll. So drink water before you feel thirsty. Stay within a few minutes of air conditioning and always have those ways to cool down.
Well, I was reading on your website, Jeanette, that this is an extreme summer heat warning, and there are some of those tips that you just mentioned, including drinking water. Also, not hiking after 10 a.m. But one other thing in that warning was that, quote, travel prepared to survive. Jeanette, I got to be honest with you, that's tough to see, it's tough to read. What exactly does that mean?
That's a great question. So in my personal preparedness kit, I always have 3 gallons of water in my car along with me and at least a day's worth of food, redundant communication devices if I can, in order to just make sure that going to the grocery store, if I get a flat tire or if my vehicle overheats, then I'll be able to find a way to communicate, but also just have shade, water, and food so that you can be out for a while. Always travel with ice.
Does it matter the temperature of the water that you're traveling with?
That is a wonderful question. I love to keep my stuff in a cooler, but even then, after a few hours, it can start to feel a little tepid. Of course, the colder, the better. But I find that even drinking a little bit of ice water when it's 130, I'm prepared for that ice cream headache that follows.
Well, I have to ask, what is it like going to work on a day like today? Do you like going into work hearing the forecast for 130?
Well, first of all, I love my job. I couldn't do anything better than being a park ranger, but I know I'm a little biased. And days like this have just that extra level of excitement along with them. Knowing that you could be setting one of the top 5 highest recorded temperatures on this planet, it's a really cool day. But also you step outside and it's like, oh, my badge, my name tag, they're literally hot to the touch. So it's an interesting place to be.
Hey, Jeanette, before you go, Gerard was just talking about the possibility, and you mentioned it, that this is one of the hottest days on record worldwide. What are the records that you guys keep there when it comes to how hot it is, and what is the record heat, and where does this day rank?
Excellent. So the National Weather Service keeps the records for temperature for this location. So we go by the National Weather Service records. And so actually it was on this day, July 10 in 1913, that the hottest reliably recorded temperature on this planet was taken, and that was 134. We hit 130 last year, still waiting to be verified, but that could also be another one of those top 5.
Jeanette Jurado, thank you so much, a park ranger out of Death Valley National Park. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.